Batisi TV. Lone Rashapi daga Frank Motors. Kajaka dekali gabatamai jong Tata Motors. Halatko ni Shillong. Ringkat baganet foodish. Ordar mapi ninwan ramani. Hakir dobiyeng jongpi.
Haduh sapu hundreu Hajar ngut ki Samla na keleng kari India kin sayo Rungkam hakitanat Shipai hadin bakakin hon menteri jong ke sarkar India kala menjur ya ga Agnipath scheme kenang ban penrungkam ni ki Samla ha kikin hon Shipai bapher jong kari ha ka bayadai bat kani ki bor badai pet jong ki Eastern Air Command Shillong ha ka jing ya keren bat ki lat patai khubor ha ka sngi ba ar ka khat santarik obnai jelleo arajar ar bo ar kila pentip bayagani ka jing penrungkam an sepenlong ha po Dai posngi Lyngba ki rally ban sa penlong hakari India baro kawai.
A little bit in detail about what this Agnipath scheme is all about. Why it is important that all of us are communicating this is because this is a very, very unique scheme which the government has thought of. A lot of deliberations have gone about in arriving at what I'm going to be speaking to you about, and it is more for the youth of the country and a requirement of the country that we go ahead with this Agnipath scheme. So I'll just cover some of the salient features, and at the end of it we will have a handout given to you covering the points which I have just mentioned. At the outset, I would like to say that this part of the Agnipath scheme, we have Agniveers who would be selected to serve the Indian Air Force, similarly for the Indian Army and the Indian Navy for a duration of 4 years. It gives an opportunity for the India's youth to experience military life. The next sentence is very important, without having to make a long-term commitment or engagement. The youth of our country, as we have seen over the years, are better educated and possess a higher exposure to technology as compared to the earlier times. And it envisages enrollment of mostly ITI students, National Skills Qualification Framework candidates, as well as the NCC candidates, ensuring that they are exposed to an improved, tailor-made training curriculum which will enable them to transit quickly and effectively into the Air Force environment. One of the bottom lines is that it is going to start 89 days. Yesterday it was 90 days. It's got 89 days left before it starts rolling. We are very, very particular about the timelines. So 89 days from now, the scheme will start rolling. Another bottom line of this scheme is that the age profile, which is at the moment around 32, by the end of 4 years, it is expected to come down to 26 years. So you can imagine what the difference it is going to make as far as the armed forces is concerned. The new HR management scheme will basically be meant for those who join for a period of 4 years. These enrolled candidates as Agniveers from all part of the country. Here I would like to reiterate that from the northeast, that is covering Odisha, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and all the 7 states of the northeast, the representation we would expect to be on the higher side after you people have conveyed the same to all the youngsters who are there in this area. Post this period of 4 years, all Agniveers will then be going back to the society. And out of this Agniveers who are inducted, not all, but 25% of them will be retained into the services, whether it is Army, Navy or Air Force. And the selection procedure for this 25% will be based on their performance, and it will be a very, very stringent and open information available to those who want to continue to be in the service. And the selection will be the exclusive jurisdiction of the government. At the moment, it is open for men, but as per requirement, women will also be part of this Agnipath scheme. They will also join in as Agniveers, and it is all India, all classes. The age limit starting from 17.5 years and will end at 21 years. Every year we intend to be taking some people starting with age bracket of 17.5 years, that is 17 years 6 months to about 21 years. And as far as the medical requirements are concerned, they remain the same as what is prevalent for anyone joining the armed forces now. What is important is after they have joined, they are liable to be assigned any duty in the organizational interest at the discretion of the Indian Air Force. So goes for the Army and the Navy. They will have the same uniform that we are wearing, except that there will be a distinct insignia which will be worn in their sleeves to say that they are Agniveers. As far as honors and awards go, they will be as qualifying as any of us. If they have done something good, they will be honored with an award. The training on being enrolled will be imparted military training based on the organizational requirements, starting from about 18 to 20 weeks or some less skill required, and will extend up to about 6 months. One may ask later as to, is it possible to finish the training for high-tech requirements? For that we have a separate way of training. That I will come to subsequently. An objective assessment system to ensure fair and impartial assessment will be introduced, and skills attained by these Agniveers will be systematically recorded. Why I am saying this is, at the end of 4 years, when some of them who want to say leave, or some of them who could not be staying back, they will get a skill certificate which, between the governments and between the departments, arrangements is being made for the induction also, based on how good the skills that they have got. As far as the leave goes, there is a slight difference as far as a regular entry as well as to these people is concerned. They will get an annual leave of about 30 days per year and sick leave based on the medical advice. During the period that they are in the service, these Agniveers, they will be entitled for medical facility at service hospital as well as the CSD provisions, the canteen stores department that we give. As far as the release at own request prior to completion of the engagement will not be permissible. However, on exceptional cases, with the approval of the competent authority, like it is there for the present, those who are serving, will also be applicable. Coming to the important point about pay allowances, individuals enrolled under the scheme will get a package of rupees 30,000 per month with a fixed yearly increment. As far as other allowances of risk and hardship, dress and travel allowance will be the same as that is applicable for a regular serving person. Out of this 30,000 rupees, each Agniveer is required to contribute 30% of the monthly income as the Agniveer Core Corpus Fund, and the government will provide interest rate equivalent to the PPF on the amount accumulated on the fund. On the completion of the 4 years, they will receive a Seva Nidhi package. Their contribution and a matching contribution will be from the government. For example, 30% of 30,000 is working out to about 9,000 rupees. They will be contributing 9,000, so that take-home pay will be about 21,000 rupees. The government, on its part, will also pay 9,000 rupees. So every month, 18,000 rupees is going to get credited to his fund. And over the period, because of the increments which I will come to subsequently, this amount is working out to close to 11 lakh rupees at the end of 4 years. For someone who has not wanting to continue or has for some reason not been selected out of those 25%, he will leave after 4 years with a package of close to 11 lakh rupees in his pocket. And what is important is this entire amount is tax free. No tax will be deducted from this. And in case someone is wanting to exit before the end of the engagement on their own request, the Seva Nidhi package that he has accumulated is what he will get. None of that money is going away anywhere. He will get whatever the Seva Nidhi he has committed. Now coming to more details, in the first year, 30,000, take home is 21,000, contribution by government is 9,000 and government contribution by him is 9,000. In the second year, with increment, his pay goes up to 33,000, his contribution increases to 23,000, his take home increases to 23,100 and his contribution is 9,900. Third year, it is 10,950 and in the fourth year, he will be contributing 12,000. So, by the end of fourth year, his take home pay will be 28,000. So, from 21,000, it has gone to 28,000. So, basically, he will have contributed close to 5.02 lakhs and exit will be close to about 10.4 to 11 lakhs. While they are paying only 9,000 as a contribution, no other money will be deducted like it is for all of us or for any other government employee of a provident fund. It is only this amount that will be deducted. So take home pay, first year 21, second year 23,1, third year 25,550 and fourth year his take home pay will be about 28,000 rupees. They will, however, not entitlement of gratuity like it is for the government officers. Coming to the life insurance cover, this is important. We have categorized it into three different parts, category X, Y and Z. Should an unfortunate incident happen, wherein because of his duty, he has to get involved in a battle casualty or supreme sacrifice, an amount as much as 1 crore is going to be available for his next of kin. However, if while in the process of training or while in the process of work, he experiences some medical problems and invalidment, in that case, he is insured for a sum of 44 lakh rupees. This money he is going to get should he get invalidated for medical reasons. Coming to the skill certificate, at the end of the engagement, a detailed skill set certificate will be provided to the Agnipath, highlighting the skills and the level of competency acquired by them during the engagement period. And out of those 4 years people, 25% who are going to get enrolled, who are selected to be enrolled in the IF as regular cadre, will thereafter the meter will be down for a regular service employee. So suppose he has joined at say 17.5 or 18, at 22 he has the option of joining. It will be based again on option and he may opt for it, but there is taking him as a part of the Air Force, Navy, Army will be based on his performance and 25% will be taken and they will also be part of the full group.